What's up, guys? Long time no see. Just thought I'd come back with a little story time. I haven't really played a lot of blackjack. Honestly, lately it's just been me kind of doing my own normal 9 to 5 job, trying to start my own company. So I've been just super busy. But yeah, so basically about the post. This is a post about Oxford Casino. This is in Oxford, Maine. As far as I understand, this is the only casino in Maine. You might be able to enlighten me if there's other casinos, in which case maybe I'll go check them out. But yeah, as far as I know, this is the only casino here. And just had a really good dinner in Portland, Maine. Decided that, on my way back home, I was going to, stop off at the casino, really just do scouting. Wasn't really planning on playing any, didn't even bring a bankroll or anything. Only thing I was maybe going to do is scout the slot machine, see if there's anything playable. But so kind of what happened, right? So I walk into the casino. It is about 6 p.m. And basically I walk in and, I see the security guard scanning IDs, and then, I'm 34 years old, so it's like I don't really look like spring chicken, so I just continue to try and walk through, and he tells me, hey, I got to scan your ID too, and then in which case I see that he's scanning 75-year-old grandma's IDs too, so I'm like, okay, they're scanning everybody's. Weird. Thought it was a little weird, and in my head, I'm just kind of laughing to myself. I was like, haha, like, I wonder if this could turn out bad. It turned out bad. Yeah, so he scans my ID and basically scans it, gives the ID back to me. He's like, hey, just stand off to the side for me real quick. Yeah, we're going to have another security guard come check your ID. I was like, okay. So about 3 or 4 minutes later, another security guard comes over, scans my ID, and he's like, hey, stand here for another, take a little break, stand off to the side still, and I need to go and come right back. So at this point, kind of wondering, in my head, I'm like, well, I've never seen anything like this. And, I'm just kind of laughing to myself. I'm like, haha, it'd be funny if, somehow this is a new way of them knowing that I'm a card counter. What I assumed is that I'm in Maine, and I'm originally from Arizona. Yep, now you know what state I'm from. And the ID is a little weird. The expiration date on the ID is when you turn 65. Most states are like 4 years maximum. So I'm like, well, maybe they're just a little thrown off by that. And so that's kind of what's kind of making them question maybe the authenticity of the ID. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking there's a slight percent chance that somehow they know that I'm a advantage player. But, like, I've never seen someone scan an ID before and know that. So he comes back 4 or 5 minutes later again with another person. And ultimately, he's holding a folder. It's got my name on it, my address on it, everything like that. And ultimately, he says that, Matt, that's my name. Now you know. Uh-oh, I'm never going to be able to play again. Well, I actually might not be able to. He's like, Matt, ultimately, we think you're an advantage player, and we don't want you playing in our casino here. This guy literally presented me with trespass papers. Had never stepped in this casino before. Had never like even considered walking in here. I was like, can I even play slot machines? They're like, no, like, we don't even want you on the property. I just think that's crazy. The only thing I could think up is that I know I'm in at least OSN. I played in Vegas recently, and one of the pit bosses said something called eye track. I don't know if anyone's heard of that before. I don't know if he just kind of made that up, or if anyone wants to enlighten me, feel free to let me know if eye track's a real thing. So I know of at least one database for sure that I'm in, which is OSN, the most common one. And all I can think of is that somehow in their scanning software, they're now able to link it to their OSN account. So they were able to scan my ID and then immediately was able to see that I was in OSN or some other database and trespass me for it. So that it's kind of a scary situation for anyone out there that actually does this for a living, and this isn't like a part-time thing like it is for me. You definitely need to play hard and fast, because card counting, as we know, is probably over soon. This is a small rural casino. I have no clue why they would do anything like this. I mean, it's as far north as you can get for a casino. Like, no one's coming up there to count cards, and yet they have this type of system in place. So if they're doing it, it's probably only going to happen more places next. So do your best to play hard, kind of get out there. And yeah, let me know how you do. Let me know if anyone's like seen this before. I just think it's just crazy that you're trespassing someone that's never been on your property before, that you don't even know if I have a decent blackjack game. I could easily just be someone that's gotten lucky enough at the right casino to kind of look like I knew what I was doing. But then it's like I could still have a crappy card counting game. I still might not be a winning player. Like, I don't. Seems wild. Seems wild that they wouldn't at least want to give you a chance, or at the very least, like, at least allow you access to the property. Just very odd. But yeah, let me know if anyone's experienced this before. Again, it's Oxford Casino in Oxford, Maine. Do not come up here if you have any suspicion that you're at the very least in OSN, if not other databases that exist. Yeah, let me know how things have been for you. And I'm a little worried for all my full-timers out there. Hit them hard, because I think this is over pretty soon. I legitimately don't see this lasting much longer if this is really how casinos are gonna operate. F you, Oxford Casino. I'm gonna tag you. You guys are ridiculous for trespassing people. This is crazy, just to like not even see me play, or not even know what I'm capable of, if I can even win. Yeah, you guys are trash. But good luck, guys. And this is the doctor signing off.